because if you can make a 1-minute video, then you can always make shorter or longer videos. And this is also important because it levels the playing field. At the end of this week, everyone will make a horizontal video that is 1 minute long, and you all share it with each other in the groups.
1 minute.
You're probably thinking, what should my video be about? The good news is the video can be about any subject. The goal is for us to teach you how to tell authentic stories about yourselves, your culture, your work, and the way you see the world. As you know, this workshop is sponsored by the embassy, so let's make sure our videos are politically correct. I don't want to lose my job. And I don't want anybody to get into trouble. I hope these videos will also help you in your work. Does that sound like a good plan? Good. It's good? The theme of this course, or the idea is, I'll type it in the chat window, is this idea of we love real heroes. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and when we come back from the break, we will go into the rooms with our trainers, and we will learn basic camera moves. And then we will continue with video theory. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so 5-minute break. I'll put a clock on the screen. Here. Okay. There we go. Stance that people have when they play tennis, basketball, skateboarding. Do you want to stand up? You can also do it with me. We tuck in our elbows. The first movement is the pan. This is like a lighthouse. We always want to move slowly. This is too fast. Slowly. If we put our feet in this direction, then it's easy to wrap around like this. And we end up where our feet are facing. The next move is the tilt. We're basically tilting. This is if we film a building, a tree, a human.
You shouldn't be moving
your camera. I like to suggest to tuck your elbows in. You squeeze the camera on the top so it always stays steady. But when we tilt, we do not want to do this. Because if we do this, then we have to look like this, and it starts to shake. So when we tilt, we're always tilting with the whole body. The next movement is the glide. We put all of our weight on one foot, and we glide the camera from the left to the right. We always keep the camera parallel to the floor, like this. like it's floating. If let's say I want to film my desk, I can go like this. I can glide across. The last movement is the push or the zoom. We put our weight on our back foot and we push in on an object. If, let's say you want to move with the camera, it's almost like you have to be like a ninja. You have to move like this, so the camera is more private and it's offline. Usually what I'll do is I'll have a backup in the cloud. So I have my hard drive, and then I have a backup in the cloud in case something happens. That's my personal approach. The next question is, okay, so we have our hard drive, we have our camera. Now you have to think of file organization a little bit like going to the supermarket or the store. So we have our list, like our shot list. When we go to the store, we buy fruits, vegetables, fish, water, milk. And when we return home, what do we do with our groceries? Do we leave it on the table for a week?
We categorize them.
You categorize it. You put the rice in the rice shelf, you put the fruits separate from the vegetables, maybe your meat and fish. The cat food is somewhere else. Imagine you go to eat dinner and you suddenly start eating your cat food. That no one would like that, or maybe they do. So the idea is similar when we edit our files. We want to separate our content. So now what I'd like you to do is open the zip file that I sent you, the template, which is 1 Minute Academy. And I'm going to do a screen share so that you can all follow along. Let's see here. Why don't you do that now and then give me a thumbs up if you're able to follow along.
Where can I find the zip, the zip material?
Oh, the zip material, it should be in this link that we sent out. Here, I'll forward it to you again in the group chat.
In the chat box?
Yeah, in the chat box here. There. It's the WeTransfer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, now we'll open it again. Finder window, 1 second. Okay. Was everybody able to open up the zip file? And do you see the folder structure? Yeah?
The zip file that I opened, it show the photo of a 2021 01 Portugal farmhouse.
That's perfect.
Yes.
So,
Yes, but it looks different from yours. It doesn't have a Cambodia profile iPhone.
yeah, this is because I did a demonstration yesterday.
Oh, different ones.
But this is important. Good observation. That first folder, you can tell me when the photo was made, correct?
Oh, I see.
January 1st in Portugal. In this next folder that I'm showing, you can tell me when I took those photos. So let's say If I am in Bangkok and I take photos today, I add a new folder called 2021 0311. Maybe I put Thailand, Bangkok, video workshop, iPhone, CG. So when we name our folders, we always want to use this convention, which I'll put it on the screen so you can all see a little bit more easily. Is this year, month, day, city, project, apparatus, and initials. Okay? Are you all able to follow? The reason why we do year, month, day is because then when we have a lot of files and a lot of folders, I'll show you what one of mine looks like. This is a project from Christoph. Where are the files? So you need to tell the computer, oh, they're not on Christoph's computer, they're on my local computer. So, Kitty-Korn, would you like to do a screen share?
Okay. Let's show.
So, Ek or Nai, I don't want to put you on the spot, but would either of you like to help Kitty-Korn with troubleshooting? This is a difficult question.
Okay.
So, can you explain again to the students what is on the screen and what the solution is?
Okay. So basically these files are missing คือภาพวิดีโอพวกนี้เนี่ย
as well.
ไม่สามารถหาเจอได้คือหาไม่เจอครับคือโปรแกรมนี้หาไม่เจอซึ่งนั้นเราก็ต้องไประบุว่ามันอยู่ในโฟลเดอร์ไหนกันนะครับ
Was everybody able to follow along?
I get it.
That's all.
ผมมีปัญหานิดนึงครับเดี๋ยวพยายามแก้อยู่ครับเดี๋ยวขออีกที
Okay. So what I would like to suggest is that we take now a 5-minute break. I'm going to put you in the breakout rooms. And one moment.
ครับ
I will put Jean. Is Jean still on? I will put Jean in a room with Abel so you can do your troubleshooting. Jean, does that sound like a good idea?
Okay,
Okay, great. And then when we're ready, we will start to edit. Great. Abel, are you good too? To go in a room with Jean? I'll also put Pia Pong in your room, just so you can double check to make sure everything is good. And everyone who's ready can take a break. Noina and I, we will also take a break. Okay, see you all in 5 minutes. Let's say 7 minutes. Lucky 7. Lucky 7. Yeah. Okay.
โอเคค่ะคุณเอกเดี๋ยวเข้าไปถามในห้องนะคะ
โ
ไม่ได้เปิดโปรแกรมไว้ด้วย
เมื่อกี้เห็นของคุณกิติกรพอเข้าไปเสร็จปุ๊บก็จะเป็นคลิปวิดีโอของคุณกิสตอฟคนแรกใช่ไหมครับ
ค่ะใช่ค่ะ
หรือว่าผมใช้คนละ
มัน
เวอร์
จะ
ชัน
มีมันน่าจะใช้ได้นะคะ มันจะมีที่ให้เลือกไม่ทราบท่านอื่นพอจะแนะนำได้ไหมคะคนอื่นทำได้หรือยังเพราะมันน่าจะมีที่ให้เลือกโปรเจกต์อะ
ใช่ครับ
ถ้าหาก
ผม
ว่ามัน
เปิด
ยัง
จากผมเปิดจากตัวโปรเจกต์เลยครับ
อ๋อแล้วมันมีไอ้ที่บอกว่ามี cannot put it on the screen when it
Okay.
doesn't show in the timeline
Let's do screen share เดี๋ยวขอแป๊บหนึ่งนะครับเดี๋ยวผมจัดการไปอยู่ในเครื่องเดียวกันแป๊บหนึ่งเดี๋ยวขอล็อกอินผ่านมือถือก่อนนะ
ค่ะ
ผมล็อกครับเดี๋ยวผมล็อกอินซูมเข้ามาใหม่จะได้ดูด้วยกันครับ
ได้ค่ะ he take a minute to do that now because at the moment he do it on separate computer so now he will move to the same computer so he can share screen คนอื่นมีปัญหาอะไรไหมคะถามเลยมันคือ stop มาแล้วเปิดได้ไหมคะของท่านอื่น just ask if anybody else has any
Inside the room with a bell yes
but Jean is fine
is Jean fine are you good Jean
ใช่ไหมคะจีนเรียบร้อยแล้วเนอะ
Oh, good.
Yeah, she can download I think now she's downloading the zip file because she haven't done it
Perfect.
yet
ค่ะเดี๋ยวให้ดูตัวที่ดาวน์โหลดอันนี้ใช่หรือเปล่าคะเดี๋ยวเราให้ตัวนี้ใช่เปล่า
โอเค
คะ
จาก zip file นะคะ
okay
ใช่
projects yeah
ค่ะ
อันนี้เดี๋ยวให้มาเปลี่ยนใหม่ใช่ไหมคะ
okay it looks fine if we go back to the projects file
กลับไปที่ project file ค่ะ
yeah
ค่ะ
home editing demo
โอเค
Premiere
ไปที่ Premiere ลงมาอีกค่ะก็
no the Premiere
เดี๋ยว
okay you can double click
ติดอันนี้เหรอคะ
Adobe Premiere Adobe Premiere right you want her to click
yeah
okay
no not that one previous yeah that one the purple one okay Adobe Premiere yeah now the purple one yeah double click that
okay
minute okay re-screen share again อันนี้ผมต่อเลยป่ะครับ
เดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงนะคะพอดีดูของ
It looks good to me
โอเค that's from คุณเจนศักดิ์
yeah it looks good great
but we cannot see the video
we haven't imported the video yet so
เขาบอกว่ายังไม่ได้ถูก import มา
no but we don't need to do it that we do later
โอเคค่ะก็ยังไม่ต้องเพราะท
we're still in the parking lot Janasak wants to drive on the freeway
well I guess because the other person just show
well yeah I see yeah exactly
so I guess people thought they need to be at that station โอเคค่ะคุณเจนศักดิ์ถูกแล้วค่ะเพราะเขายังไม่ได้ให้ไปถึงเปิดวิดีโอเนาะแต่พอดีเมื่อกี้เขาทำเกิน
ครับ
ค่ะเขาไปเร็วกว่าเรา
but it looks like you're all up to speed then I guess
ก็อันนี้ถูกต้องแล้วค่ะ
โอเคครับ
This is all good This is all good นะ
Great. I'll go to X room and see how they're doing, and then we'll get started in a couple minutes in the main room.
Thank you โอเคมันต้องคลิก import เพื่อที่จะให้เข้ามาในโปรแกรมนะคะ
How to learn how to edit a video. We did file organization. We learned how to separate our clips.
And this is more specifically, what do we do once we're ready to create a story? So let me do a screen share. So do all of you see a screen that more or less looks like the one I have here in front of me?
Yes.
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 So I'm teaching you how to use an advanced editing program. And my opinion is, it's like learning to drive a car. If you learn to drive stick shift, you can always drive automatic. But much more difficult is if you learn how to drive automatic and then to go to stick shift. So this is the manual transmission. This gives us more control. So in every editing program, the program is divided into panels. There's the top right panel, the bottom right panel, left, the top left panel. So how many panels do we have here?
4.
4, easy question. Every editing program has an area where you preview your video. And this is what we have here on the top right. Below the preview area, you always have the timeline. When we learn to read, we always learn to read from the top to the bottom of the page. When we edit videos, we always go from the left to the right side of the timeline.
Audio ก่อนนะคะ เปิดสำเร็จไหมอะคะ
ผมเปิดได้ปกติแล้วนะครับ แต่ว่าผมอยู่อีกเครื่องหนึ่งเลยแชร์สกรีนไม่ได้
โอเคไม่เป็นไรแต่เปิดได้แล้วนะมันมี
ได้แล้วครับ
ซาวด์เวฟต่างๆขึ้น อันนี้
เองขึ้นปกติครับ
ค่ะคุณมนตรีแชร์ให้ดูอยู่เนาะมาแล้วใช่ไหมคะ
ครับแต่ว่าของผมไม่มีเสียงนะครับ
ไม่มีเสียงเหรอแล้วเลือกไฟล์ที่เป็นออดิโอแล้วเนาะ อาจจะลองดูแต่ว่ามันอาจจะไม่ได้ละเอียดเหมือนกับเนี่ยนะมันจะเป็นเวอร์ชันสั้นนะคะ
โปรแกรมอะไรนะ Adobe
Okay, he just report back that everything's okay.
แต่ไม่รู้ว่าแกหลุดไปอยู่ห้องไหนครับก็เลยไลน์ไปถามครับ
อยู่ดีหายไปไหนไม่ทราบค่ะ Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. อันนี้ก็ปกติก็ไม่ค่อยได้ใช้นะคะตั้งแต่เรียนไปก็ทำวิดีโอไปแค่อันเดียวนั่นแหละที่ส่งงานเลยจำไม่ค่อยได้เหมือนกันว่าอะไรอยู่ที่ไหนช่วยกันเนาะ
Premiere to edit his videos. Is that okay? To advise him to download Adobe Premiere.
Honestly, I don't care what program you use to edit the video, but I'm just teaching on Premiere so that you start with the most advanced one. And then afterwards, everyone can learn whatever they want.
ไม่เป็นไรโอเคครับได้เดี๋ยวผมโหลดพรีเมียร์โอเคต่อเลยพี่
When we started this workshop in 2013, we started with Sony Vegas, but then we just discovered iMovie and everything, and it was too difficult to teach everything else. So we realized if we start with Premiere, most people are very happy when they learn it and stay. So that's kind of the discovery we made. Okay? So now we'll continue doing a couple audio moves before we take a quick break. Or would you all like to take a quick break and then continue with audio moves? How do you all feel? How do you all feel? Continue or take a 5-minute break?
Actually, I think it depends because we have only have a half an hour until the end of the class.
Yeah. Okay. So we should push, I guess.
Yeah, I think we
Let's
can
depend.
take
Yeah. How do you feel, Sumet?
I think I still good. Yeah, but maybe it depends on the rest of the group. But I can, continue for the next step.
Piapong, Ausman, Janasak, continue?
Go ahead.
Okay, good. Wow, you all have good stamina. So I'm going to share the screen. So we have our audio here. And so the first question is how do we change the volume of the audio? How do we make it louder or quieter? If you take the selection tool and you go between A1 and A2, you can click and drag down and the sound waves. Do you see how I did that? Between A1 and A2, there appears a little flat icon, an up and down arrow. You click and drag down. And this will open up the sound waves. Inside of that big green block, you'll see that there's this line that you can push up and down.
Will you send the recording files to us?
Yeah,
I'll rerun again.
Good question. I'll put them on the toolkit.
Okay.
Usually it takes a couple hours, so when the class is over, then I just start downloading, and then it's usually up by tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
So the last move.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Bye. Yes.
ดีครับ
Abel.
Yes.
I finished story, but I don't know. Maybe my computer is too old to play it, to run it. Okay.
Does it have an error coming up or something?
For the first run, it has something. There was an error.
It's free on iOS and Android.
CapCut.
And
Okay.
And it doesn't have any watermark when you export the video, so
Okay.
yes.
Okay, let's try.
Another alternative.
Okay. Okay. I can open the Premiere Pro things now. Okay. Open it. Let me share it to you.
Okay.